Welcome back to the Sonic Locker Room. This is Bill Althouse of Sideliner Sports, and we're celebrating our 18th year, bringing you the best and the brightest from Eastern Jackson County and the metro area. And we have such a fun show today, not from Ray Peck High School, but from Ray Peck East Middle School. We're going to be talking to Associate Principal and Activities Director Kristen Blunt, and two of the student athletes who have made such an impact at the middle school, Bailey Rogers and Caden Williams. And Kristen, I can't imagine how much joy it brings you being with youngsters like Bailey and Caden, and then following their activities, their career at the high school.
Absolutely. I do have both of them here, and I will say that the two of them are the absolute best of Raymore Peculiar and of this community. And because of that, this job absolutely is a joy.
Bailey Rogers, how are you doing today?
Good.
Did you wake up this morning, head to middle school, thinking that you were going to be on the radio?
No.
Hey, we're going to have some fun today, Bailey. You are involved in so many activities. You play volleyball at Ray Peck East. You also play club volleyball. There is no soccer team at the middle school, so you play club soccer. And then you're involved with theater. How on earth are there enough hours in the day for you, Bailey?
I don't know. It's a lot, but I make it work.
Do you have a favorite sport between volleyball or soccer, or is it just the sport you're playing at that time?
It's just the sport I play at the time. It depends on which one I'm playing more during this.
You know, both of those sports are great team sports. If everybody isn't on the same page, it can be pretty chaotic out there. What was the key to success, or some of the keys to success of the volleyball team this year?
It was communicating and knowing when you're wrong and knowing how to fix it.
Bailey, what position do you play?
I set and I hit outside.
Okay. So you set. I mean, that's, the setters never get the recognition they deserve. I bet that you have a great deal of admiration for the setters on the team when you're on the outside on the front row. What approach do you take to being a setter, and what approach do you take when you get that perfect feed and slam the ball down for a kill?
I just do my attack and I make sure I'm on time, and I want to do the best for the team, so I try my hardest.
What's it like playing club soccer? How long have you been playing soccer?
I started soccer in third grade, or actually I was younger, and I played rec until fifth, and then I joined the club.
How excited are you about trying out for the Ray Peck soccer team at the high school next year?
I'm excited because I get to play with all my friends from South and East combined.
You're also involved in theater. What part of theater do you enjoy the most?
I enjoyed our musical that I got to perform in.
Now, I back when I was in college, I was in a couple of plays, and I mean, I had to concentrate everything. I mean, I got my homework done and all that, but I mean, being in a play is, got to have the hours, you got to have the passion, you got to have the desire. How long have you been involved in theater?
I started this year, but I took theater in third grade.
Now, what performances were you in this year at Ray Peck East?
Alice in Wonderland.
Who'd you play in that?
I was Tweedledee in Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, were you really?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. How much fun was that?
It was really fun because my partner was one of my good friends, and I liked working.
Just really play off each other?
Yeah.
Kristen, we were visiting a little bit before we went on the air, and you also included this in the opening of the show, but we're going to be talking about Caden a little bit more here in a minute, but Bailey, my gosh, I mean, volleyball, club soccer, theater, had the lead in one of the plays, Alice in Wonderland. Do young people like this just energize you?
They do, and I feel like Bailey is being very quiet and humble, and she's a pretty reserved young lady in general. So she's not one to really brag or talk about herself. I wish that she were a little bit more, because she does bring such life and energy into the things that she does. And she makes it easier for the adults in her world. Mm-hmm. And knowing her mom as well, her mom is so great. She's like such a school mom. It makes it's no wonder Bailey is the way that she is.
Caden Williams, you got a tough act to follow, buddy. You're involved in so many activities: football, basketball, track and field, also involved a little bit in theater. Caden, I'll ask you the same question I just asked Bailey. I mean, how do you find enough hours in the day to make time for a little thing like homework?
When I get home from school, I try to do my homework or do practice.
How excited are you about your freshman year at Raymore Peculiar?
Oh, I'm very excited for football and academics-wise, too.
Yeah. Football, what's it like playing for your dad at the middle school?
It's very energetic and very fun. It's very much different compared to Little League and being coached by him. Compared to up here, I'm actually being coached by him compared to being coached by somebody else. It's not the same, but we still got through.
Caden, you're one of the unsung heroes on the football team, being a star lineman for Ray-Pec East football team. In track and field, what are you involved with?
For track, I do, for field-wise, I do shot put and discus.
Okay. Not surprised at all at that answer. Do you have a preference between the shot and the discus?
I would say discus. I like discus way more.
I have visited, with so many track and field athletes over the past 18 years, and they all seem to prefer the discus. To me, the discus seems like it's a lot more technical than the shot put. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I would say shot put is more power, and then discus is more technique-wise. You have to have a lot of technique, like the putting and the getting your wrist flat. Way more.
Now, when you get to Ray-Pec High School, are you going to play both football and try out for the shot put and discus with the track team?
Yes, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do shot put, discus, and javelin. I do know I want to do javelin, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep shot put. I might leave shot put and just do discus and javelin.
I remember when javelin was a club sport and then became a part of the Missouri State High School Activities Association, and I'm just fascinated by that. To the casual person watching a track meet, they may feel like, there's not a lot to do with the javelin, but my gosh, I think it's more technical than the discus.
Yes, definitely. I tried going out there and going with my brother. I could not do it.
You couldn't do it yet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do it yet.
What are you involved with the theater?
Musical theater, and then I do the plays. I've been doing it since I've been here for 6th grade up to 8th grade. This is my first year not doing the plays, but I was involved in the Alice in Wonderland musical. Oh,
great. Okay. Well, Kristen Blunt, Bailey Rogers, and Caden Williams, I can't believe how fast the past 15 minutes have flown by. Kristen, you couldn't have brought two better representatives of Ray-Pec East Middle School. And you're always welcome here in the Sonic Locker Room.
Thank you. And we are so blessed to have this time with you. So thank you for having us.